Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, calendars of the internet, welcome or welcome back to the JKWD podcast. We are talking about the third quarter, which is why the calendars are listening. 2020 is still advancing despite the fact that we all seem to be in freeze frame. Kelvin, how you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you very much. And you're right. 2020 is advancing. As a matter of fact, I'm watching it go by my window right as we're speaking.
Yeah.
It's just moving right along without regard to anything that would resemble in our worlds to be, well, a hindrance.
Yeah. COVID, murder hornets.
Yeah.
Mutant ticks in Siberia.
All
human-sized bats. Yeah, it's been a year.
Yeah, all that. They're still here, So I guess we'll just live with this and keep going. But I'm doing okay, man. I tell you what, I see a lot of stuff out there, and I just go back into my own little world and go, and this too shall pass.
Right.
And this too shall pass.
Always does eventually, right?
We've seen a lot of stuff in the century. We've seen a lot of stuff. So
yeah,
and we all get there. Live to make mistakes another day.
We're recording this a few weeks ago, so I don't know what the status of things will be when this comes out. But right now, Oregon, California, and Washington are having some crazy wildfires.
Yes.
Everybody stay safe. I know that we've got some friends affected who are all getting out, but the fire's scary. Yeah, but that's part of it. It's just part of being part of this earth. Just thinking about everybody who's in that path right now. We are brought to you today by Vitamin K Daily. Even if you are evacuated in a hotel room, masked up and face shielded and all that stuff, you can wake up every day, Monday through Friday. The daily dose of positive from the Prince of Positive himself.
Hello.
Kelvin Ringgold Sr.
Absolutely.
Get your 4 weeks free by visiting vitaminkdaily.com today. After that, just $24.95 a year. If you don't want to pay 9.5 cents a day for this, and I don't see why you wouldn't, you can just opt out anytime before your trial is over. Again, that's vitaminkdaily.com. It's your 4 weeks free. We will see you on the other side of the music.
Podcast, where we talk about better humanhood and teach you how to dominate your world. You ready? Here we go.
All right.
What's up? Dude.
Kelvin, I'm 5'2". There's a lot of.
Where'd the year go, man? I mean,
I know. It seems to have it seems to be shuffling off in some direction. Right?
And this year, I mean, Labor Day even passed with no fanfare. I mean, there wasn't a storm, there wasn't a fair, there wasn't nothing. I mean, it was just a day in September.
Well, here the weather here recognized it. It went from 98 degrees on Friday to like 85 on Monday. It was great.
Oh, congratulations for that.
Yeah, we finally have reasonable weather. Yeah, it's been humid since, but at least it's not 98 and humid. It's more like 82 and humid.
I can deal with that way
big
better.
Difference.
Way better.
There's a big difference.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here and life's all right, and we are proceeding headlong head first into quarter number 4
Yes.
in just seconds.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I had a few goals laid out for the year, and um, many of them have actually happened. We've been able to keep some of the stuff on track. The book draft has taken a back seat. I started it. I had a great outline, and then in the middle of a run, I had an idea, and it's for a much better way to sort the thing. And so now I start back at zero with the new outline.
Okay.
So it probably won't be complete by the end of the year, but it will be in much better shape, and it'll be a better book than it was going to be. So I got it
forward.
exactly moving forward with it, and we're actually also, as we speak, in the process of setting up our garage as an office, which will allow me a little more space, the physical space to like set out my notes and everything, and also a little separation from the rest of the house to get a little work done.
I don't mean to be personal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a lie. I probably do. But you're setting up an office in a garage in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, well, you know, we have an air conditioner unit that we can stick in a window, and
okay.
We have a space heater for the 3 weeks a year. We might need it.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the air conditioner.
Yeah, no. It'll be we'll make sure that it's reasonable in there. We'll have to move we'll probably have to unplug the laptops and bring them in a lot of days. When we're not using them.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah, I just because I was thinking, on the very, very minorly different circumstances, that whole garage could be an oven.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you're going to be safe.
Yeah. So the neighbors a couple of doors down, they didn't do their garage, but the previous owner did. They did it. They did it right. Air quotes. They actually put a wall up over the garage door.
Okay.
So now there's a little space between that wall and the garage door, so they can store some tools or whatever.
Right.
But they put a ceiling fan in there, and they carpeted it. We're gonna use like playroom mats, like gym mats.
Okay.
And we'll we'll have the fans going, and we'll have the air conditioner in the window, and we discovered that if we want to like build a wall or whatever, we need to get building permits and deal with all that. And not only does that like triple or quadruple the price, it also really extends it, because to get a building permit right now, with everything basically operating virtually and still needing to get hard copy paper signed, it would take months to get a permit just to put a wall up.
Okay.
So we're gonna try this and see how that goes. And if we need to eventually down the road split the HVAC so that we can actually like run the home air conditioner into the garage without significantly punishing it, then
cool.
Then we'll do that.
Good. All right.
So how's your
something to do here?
How's your year going?
My year's going pretty well, actually. Now, I did have some goals, and I still have some goals. Some of them have been set back a little bit. The one goal that I really haven't not abandoned, wrong word, that I haven't given up on is is to publish my book, and that's probably
Mhm.
my biggest goal this time. And although I'm not, I'm probably fooling myself a little bit because I've been writing this material for 10 years. So the problem is not that I don't have anything to write, anything to put in it. The problem is narrowing it down to just the stuff that is the creme de la creme right
Mhm.
now, and it having it in a format where it's not just somebody reading stuff they've seen before. But so I have been convinced I need to add a little more to it than that. I need to put in some of my personal insights about even what's behind writing at that time. But I'm I'm determined to put that out. I've got a lot of people looking for it right now, and to be honest, it's one of the things that's been on my list for so long.
Yeah, I think we've been talking about this.
Yeah, I was supposed to have it done. I wanted to have it done before my mom passed. She passed, as it turns out now, in 2013. Is that right? Is that the year? Yeah. And and it's just time to give Mama my book. Really, seriously. So I got a picture on my desk every day. She keeps looking at me, going like, "Dude, where's the book?" So, so we plan to work that out. So, and that, as I said before, is in time for the the Christmas buying season, which you moved moved up a month on me because I wasn't thinking Thanksgiving, but I still have time to do it and do it well.
Yeah. Well, and background in that, I pointed out that uh, not everybody buys all their gifts on December 24th.
Correct.
Some people.
Oh, you know me so well.
Some people actually go out on Black Friday and start buying Christmas gifts. So,
yes, there is that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, and I've got a couple of other things I want to get going. I've had a desire to kind of connect my tribe via a Zoom call. I got um, varying responses on that a while back, and how will we handle people from all over the world. But I think it would be fun for the people who just choose to show up and say hi.
Yeah.
Kind of like my tribe to see each other. What's that family look like? And because it has been a family, I've got people who are with me and they're in my vitamin K. They've been there since the day I started writing, which was in 2010. October. You being one of them, and to have that many people in common, I just think we should see each other,
Yeah.
one way or another at a time, and maybe have the ability to exchange some mentalness.
Yeah. So you can always run a couple of different times just so that
Yes,
you can deal with all people all over the world. You can. Yeah, you can have an 8 a.m. Eastern coffee and a 8 p.m. Eastern happy hour, and people can bring whatever they want.
I'll be up all that time. As a matter of fact, I think I'm up, 20 hours a day. I'm not. I mean, maybe 18, 19. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if you sleep 8 hours, you can do both 8 a.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah. So those are two dreams that I've minimally got going, and also putting a little energy in my coaching business. I've been working on that of late. So, I went to a lot of trouble, went to a lot of expense to become a certified life coach versus just a guy who was helping people out and helping them feel better and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So, and I continue the development on that. So just expanding that a little bit, because I have a lot of people with vitamin K, I think, but there are some other people who could use some I don't want to say enlightening, but some different direction to think in that. And my big thing is to help people feel better about themselves and life, or life and themselves, depending on which order they want to handle that in. And I'm good at it. So
Awesome.
more of that to come. More of that to come.
All right. So both of those books high on the priority list.
Absolutely.
For Q4 coaching, high on yours. And just a reminder that the year does keep marching on. We're I think that a lot of people were very stressed out at the beginning of our collective quarantine here.
Yeah.
I know that over in our house we were eating a lot more comfort foods and drinking a lot more booze than we normally do. And I'm now out running 4 or 5 times a week, and but we're still not going many places. And there are some days and some weeks where like you can really feel it in this house. Like I've been in here a little too long. But
at least you got a nice backyard to get out into. Well, when it's not 800
exactly.
degrees.
That's been part of the problem is summer here is so hot. We can't really put the baby in a stroller and go for an hour-long walk.
Right.
It would just be unfair.
Yeah.
Same for a black dog in that pounding sunshine. But it's starting to cool off, and we'll we'll be able to get back outside for more and longer walks. So
there you go.
And we're and since we're past that initial fear, hopefully everybody else is too. And I know that everybody's stressing with school starting. But it's a great time to try something new.
There you go.
We hit a big reset. The world hit a pretty big reset button this year. And it's a matter of whether you decided to reset or just boot back into your old system.
That's an interesting analogy. Did I reset? I think I pretty much stayed on path. But I've been told this before.
But if you were on if you were on a path that you were happy with, then that's good, right?
Yes.
You want to be on the same. But if you're struggling a little bit, then you have the opportunity now to. I mean, we're just in this great big world reset right now. If you want to change, now's the time.
This is it.
It's a very obvious time. This isn't opportunity knocking. This is opportunity beat down your door and it's standing in front of you with hockey sticks and murder hornets. So you look like you want to sneeze. Feel free to hit that mute button.
I hit the mute button there because I didn't want that noise out there. So yeah.
My headphones appreciate it. more specifically, my ears wearing headphones appreciate it.
There you go. So anyway.
So I think that's about where we're at. So thanks everybody for listening. And, keep a plug-in. This is episode 225. And so we're going to keep a plug-in. You keep a plug-in. And we will ride strong into the fourth quarter. LiveMKDaily.com. Get your 4 weeks free. JKWDpodcast.com. Get your show notes for this and all other episodes, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. Show notes and more at jkwdpodcast.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share with your friends, and we will see you next week. Bye. A Better Humanhood production.